Hello amigo, the RadiShineAmigo will play Crash Bandicoot 2 N-Tranced! And in this part we'll be playing the 4th warp room. The first level in the 4th warp room that we are playing is called Rocks Can Roll, because you know, rocks can roll. You know, that totally rocks. Yeah. And I love Rocks Can Roll. I love Rocks Can Roll. Yeah, there's quite a lot of crates in this level, because, you know, they're crate and everything, you know. Crate! But you missed 3 boxes. So, yeah, we're playing as Crunch once again in this ball level. We're rolling around at the speed of snail. Got places to go, gotta follow my crates and Wumpa Fruit and whatnot. Now, something I did actually find interesting, on the website it actually said, the objective of this level, like many levels, is to reach the end point without losing a life. This can be done by navigating Crunch through nitro crates and over narrow paths towards the end of the level. And something that got me wondering is, does this level even have checkpoints in it? Because I can't remember getting a single checkpoint in this level. Although, I can't really remember this level anyway, because it feels like the other 3 ball levels anyway. 69. But, yeah, I don't remember getting any, checkpoints, so I think this level is supposed to be one of those levels where it's a challenge because there's no checkpoints. Which is pretty cool. As you can see, we got a life, but yet we're still sitting in our rooms doing nothing. Yeah, I know, bad pun. Still. You should be used to this. Bad puns for the win. Actually, something I was going to talk about, I don't know why I clapped my hands there. I did that last part, but I don't think it picked on from the mic. I wonder if it picked up on the mic this time. Clap, clap. Can you hear my clappiness? There is checkpoints in this level. Fuck what I said earlier. Forget what I said. Wait, what did I say? No, I didn't say anything earlier, did I? No. I don't know why I'm backtracking here. I think I'm showing off the pathway. Showing how hard it is, yes. That's why I'm going this way. Don't go that way, though. Unless you're speedrunning the level. But, a little theory I have. Okay. Cortex isn't in this game, right? Now, they basically just pushed him to the side. And this game was released 2003, I believe? A minute. I've got my Nitro Kart game next to me. Nitro Kart was released 2003, actually. And I think this game was released the same year, actually, 2003. Yeah, this is the beginning of 2003. Nitro Kart was at the end of 2003. Nitro Kart is my next Let's Play, and I can't wait to get to it. Anyway, yeah, so throughout the beginning of 2003, I have a theory that they threw Cortex to the side, and obviously because Entropy's taking charge, I hate the fact that the crates are the same colour as the floor, by the way. It's kind of hard to see them sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. But, I have a theory that Entropy put Cortex in a time machine. This time machine sent Cortex to, it kind of like manipulated him into an alternate universe. And Cortex is trying to find out how to get back to this alternate universe. Although in the alternate universe, he tries to mess around with things and fuck things up. Basically, the alternative universe he's in has other, furry creatures in it that are different colours. One of them was a blue hedgehog, apparently, he saw. Another one was a black hedgehog. I think he also saw a red echidna as well. And a fox that kept complaining about the fact that he kept getting motion sick over every loop-de-loop as well. Either way, I have a theory that he went into that time and messed with the storyline of the Sonic games within 2003. The Sonic game in 2003 was Sonic Heroes, I believe. Now, I think Sonic Heroes was released near the end of the year, but, you know, fuck that. Like, in the alternate universe, the end of the year is now the beginning of the year, so it makes sense. But basically, the original story for Sonic Heroes was supposed to be that Metal Sonic and Eggman were supposed to take over the universe, and Eggman was supposed to use Metal Sonic to copy the abilities of others. However, Cortex messed with the plan. He doesn't really like Eggman, because, you see, Eggman wants to destroy, he wants to encase furry little animals into his robots, whereas Cortex thinks that's useless. He wants to turn the actual animals into robots by manipulating their bodies and everything, and like putting experiments on them. You know, he thinks the fact that they can still turn back to normal animals is bullshit. So he doesn't like Eggman's plans, so he traps Eggman in a cell, and he's changed some of Metal Sonic's wiring, so Metal Sonic does not like Eggman anymore. So Metal Sonic turns against Eggman, and throughout all of Sonic Heroes, you fight Metal Sonic, and you, as Team Chaotix, you save Eggman. So yeah, that's my little bullshit story of the day. Basically, Cortex is the reason why Sonic Heroes' storyline exists. So yeah. As for these shadow clones and everything, I don't know what the fuck happened with the Shadow the Hedgehog clones. Oh, Cortex messed with the script, and with Sega's script, and basically he made it turn into complete shit. And he also used he got Nitrous Brio with him, because you know Nitrous Brio is awesome, and Nitrous Brio focused a laser beam into their like their brains, and it turned them into dumb fucks until like 2008, and for the past few years they kept inventing stupid storylines about princesses kissing hedgehogs, aliens taking over the world, and blue hedgehogs being sucked into genie books. So yeah, and then once it got to 2008, Sega kind of got that shit together, because the laser beam only like lasts a certain amount of time. So yeah, I managed to bullshit my way through 7 minutes of this commentary. Awesome. Yeah, there's like nothing to say. I look on this website and there isn't like any bits of trivia about these levels. So you know. Oh, we can try and find Dixie Kong in this level. And I could find out a bullshit story for Dixie Kong in this alternate universe. Basically, there's this guy called Lab Engineer. He is a very important character in the series. So important that his name, Lab Engineer, is actually spelled with a capital letter, whereas the other Lab Engineers are spelled with lowercase letters. And see, that's the one there, that little Lab Engineer, who was dressing up as a foreign person on this world majigger, and he has like a spear and everything. And he basically, as you could see, Dixie Kong was next to him. He enslaved Dixie Kong and tried taking him out of the game. And it's Crash's job to attack Dixie Kong by spinning her, and she will go flying all the way out of the Game Boy and all the way back into the Super Nintendo. And that is how Donkey Kong Country 2 began. See, all of these games are linked in some way or another. And it is a very clever way they link them. Oh, and speaking of Link is also in this series. You don't actually see him, but in the background behind this area here, Link is said to be riding his horse, because we are actually in Hyrule. We're in Hyrule Field at the moment. But yeah. Yeah, basically, that little bit there, you need to jump on the TNT. The one when it switches to TNT, which is really, really bullshit, by the way. I don't like the fact that you have to do that. And I missed, so I committed suicide. But there we go. Now, as you can see, the boss of this world is that egg-shaped guy. And I'm not... Oh, this is so bullshit. How the fuck was I supposed to see that was there? Oh, look, let's go from... Okay, when you play a level, you start from the left and go to the right. Yeah, I got a great idea. Let's put the first box right before, like, where Crash starts. So the player has to intentionally commit suicide. Like, literally, when the first time I was looking for that box, the reason I found it, basically, I was searching throughout the whole level. And then after, I did that, like, I don't know, like 5, 6 times. I got really annoyed. I started off the first bit of the level like I quit out, went back into it, started off the first bit of the level, and I died before hitting the first checkpoint, yeah? So then after I got sent back to begin the level, and I got so annoyed, so I was just like, oh fuck it, I want to torture Crash, because, you know, he's pissing me off at the moment, his games are annoying me. So I made him commit suicide off the side. Now there's actually fire underneath that little spring box, so I fell down and hit the fire in the spring box, and I was just sitting there just like, what? The box was right there the whole time. And the only reason I knew it was there is because I intentionally committed suicide. This game's a dick, you know. Like, this is what I meant by they took notes by Insomniac. You know, like in Spyro, when you start out a level, the first thing you do is turn around and you'll see like 50 gems behind you. That's exactly where they got the idea from. This bit is kind of bullshit as well. I hit that guy like 3 times and he didn't die. And he walks into me and then after my mark's like, oh, I'm clear. Which translates to, oh, you fucking arsehole. What was I saying? I was saying something before that. But I can't remember what I was saying because I started going on about my story about the Springbox and everything. Is this the, bonus? This is the bonus route that's annoying. You have to make it hit the TNT, which is fucking annoying in itself. And then you have this little section here. As if the ropes weren't hard enough to bloody climb normally, now you have nitros that you have to dodge on them. Just, This is like my least favorite level in the game. In terms of platforming and actual like trying to get the box for the levels and everything. If it was in terms of relics, then my least favorite one would be either Coco's Last Space one, or one of the ball levels. There, yeah. I had to get that last bit of one for it. Because, you know, we needed to be all juiced up. So, yeah. Need to think of more puns. Oh, guess what, guys? We're only just hanging around. Ha! Ha! You know, I just had to spring that joke out. Wasn't it great? And, what else? Oh, something that, something I do in quite a lot of the levels, mainly the later levels, is... there's a secret route, or a secret pathway that you can take. And, it leads you to a gem. What I like to do is, I like to go through the secret route backwards. So what I'm doing here, I went backwards. As you can see, I destroyed the green exclamation mark crate, which destroys all the nitro crates in this death route. Not death route, secret route. Which makes this secret route so much more easier. Like on the hanging sections, there's like, there's nitros that you need to dodge and stuff. Plus, you don't have to go through as many of those fire guys, so that's good. You know. Need to think of more puns. I don't know. All I can say is there's like, there's a genie and it steals all of them. Get it? 'Cause there's like a steel crate earlier. Yeah, I know, that was bad. Shut up. Don't cry stall about it. And now we're in space. Space! With, her face that's herped up. Face! Now, I believe this level actually adds the gimmick of, blue fireballs coming up and down and left and right from the level. Which, they're easy to dodge, but when you're speedrunning the level, they can be quite annoying. Something I do have to say though, this is definitely one of my least favourite levels. And, I think I die about 1 or 2 times during this playthrough. And it's only just tolerable just because you get checkpoints. When you do the relics, you don't get a single checkpoint, and you have to do all of this in one full swoop. It's really annoying. You know, this level's on asteroids. Ha, get it. I need to stop saying that after I do the pun. I just hope that you guys get it. And then after I get like a comment saying boo, stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe you guys like my puns. I just realized there isn't a single ice level in this game. That's so bullshit. I couldn't make an ice pun. I like making ice puns. They're very cool. Okay, I'm happy now. In space, nobody can hear you boost. I don't know. Yeah, when you do the relics to this level, actually, it's pretty much Sonic Unleashed or Sonic Rush, where you just spam the boost button. Although in this game, the boost only lasts a couple of seconds, like, it's the equivalent of the boost mechanic from Sonic Unleashed on the Wii, except boost doesn't hurt enemies in this game, it just makes you go faster. And you don't have, like, a boost meter or anything. There you go, I died the first time. But yeah, you don't have a boost meter or anything, so that's good. So you can just keep spamming it. Which, saying that, you might think, oh, the relic missions must be a complete joke because you can spam the boost button. No. They're not a complete joke. They're quite annoying, actually, because you have loads of things shoot at you. And you can't boost and shoot at the same time. And while you're boosting, you can't turn very well. I'm yawning. Why am I yawning? Kirby's epic yawn. Amigo's epic yawn. I need to make a reference to the sun or something, or like have a pun about the sun. Let me see. I don't know. Welcome to my commentary, where you can hear me say in 5 different ways. 5 for the price of 1. I believe I die again here. Imagine if you was Mega Man playing this level. You'd run into one of those spike enemies and all of a sudden you just die straight away. That'd be fucking annoying. Oh, I've got a sun joke. Okay, you hear I just dissed Mega Man here. Yeah. Ooh, burn. Yeah. I was trying to make another pun there with I don't know and putting nitro in it with it as well, but it kind of didn't work well. Oh, I didn't die. Either way, I'll see you guys in the next part. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.